Hello friends, and welcome to our Aquarius full moon magic concert. Our beautiful Lady Moon is wearing her colourful Aquarius dress this month. As you know, I sent out a request on Patreon that all of you might like to make suggestions for our set this month so that we can honour our individuality. And I got a heap of wonderful requests, so it's going to be a long set and we're going to jump straight in by casting circle. Of course, I'm in the northern hemisphere, so I'll be calling earth in from the north and fire in from the south. But if you're in the southern hemisphere, just reverse that in your mind. The east, the air, the sword, the mind, the gate that leaves the night behind. Hey, oh, hey, 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 oh. Lo, 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 hey, 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 oh. Lo, 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 hey, le, le, oh, yeah. The south, the sun, the flame, the fire, the gateway to our soul's desire. Oh, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh. Oh, lo, lo, le, oh, hey, hey, lo, 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 yeah. La, le, oh, yeah. The west, the womb, the waters flow, the gateway to the world below. Le, le, oh, hey, 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 oh, lo, lo, hey, 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 oh, lo, lo, le, oh, hey, hey, oh, lo, lo, le, oh, hey, hey, lo, 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 le, oh, yeah. La, 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 oh, yeah. The north, the star, the silent earth, the gateway to our soul's rebirth. Hey, oh, hey, 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 oh. Lo, 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 le, oh, yeah. La, 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 le, oh, hey, oh, hey, yeah. La, la, yo, yeah, yeah. Spirit, 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 spirit. The circle is cast, and outside of time, the circle is cast, and outside of space, the circle is cast, and outside of time, the circle is cast, and outside of space. Welcome and blessed be. So as you can see, I've chosen a very colourful set today, very colourful, beautiful roses for the altar. Because I think that if you've read the Full Moon Magic booklet this month, I think that energy of Aquarius is really that wonderful flamboyance of just expressing ourselves. You know, that the 60s hippie movement was all about love and peace, individuality. So we're going to leap into the very first request. This one was made by Denise, and it's called Hail to the Moon. And of course, we're singing it to our Lady Moon, which unites each and every one of us. I know there's so many of you who are watching at so many different places around the world. And regardless, even if we're watching at different times, it's that same Lady Moon who's holding us together. So every time that you look at that moon over this full moon, you'll know that there's all of our full moon magic community connecting in. So here we go. Hail to the moon in her silver light. Hail to the tender night. Hail, 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 hail to all that instinctively drink from her grail of rapture's white. I've been called, and I don't know why. I don't know the road to the castle. I don't hold the key to the question. I have only the night. Only the night. Only the night. I've only the night. Hail, hail, hail to the moon and her silver light. Hail to the tender night. Hail, 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 hail to all that instinctively drink from her grail of rapturous white. Blessings to you, our Lady Moon. Thanks for that suggestion, Denise. And now the next suggestion comes from Dallas. As we honor the goddess, this song is called Deity. When the moon is lit on her eastern side, and I slowly am centering, when my blood is pulled with the waning tide, and I fall and am willingly entering night. The dark room that's hollow, it's here. I have found a voice to follow. I am the maiden, I am the mother, I am the crone. I am the sea, I am the sky, I am the blood, I am the moon, never alone, never alone, never alone. When the moon is lit on her western side, and she slowly is brightening, when the earth is full with the waxing tide, and I breathe with it ripening sea, reflected in the water, the older moon held by her daughter. I am the maiden, I am the mother, I'm the crown. I am the sea, I am the sky, I am the blood, I am the moon, I am the sea, I am the sky, I am the blood, I am the moon, I am the maiden, I am the mother, oh, I am the crown. I am the sea, I am the sky, I am the blood, I am the moon, never alone, never alone, never alone. And so the next request, suggestion, is from Michelle. And this request is Prometheus off my very first album, Zero. And I liked this request. I thought it fitted in very nicely with the Aquarian energy, even though Prometheus is the god who's most well known for capturing fire from Olympus and bringing it down to earth. Really, he is considered the savior of humankind. He's the one who took a great risk. He was the rebel. He went against the rules that Zeus had set, that fire was only for the gods, and he said, no, 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 it should be for everybody. And this is very much an Aquarian energy for taking risks and doing things that are for the good of all. So I send this out to all those people right now, in the past and in the future, who have taken a risk, often sacrificed their own lives in order to help humanity to grow into a place of much greater equality. So all those who were part of the civil rights movement, the current Black Lives Matter movement, the current Me Too movement, the gay rights movement, anyone who has put themselves out there to say, just because the world is like this right now doesn't mean we should accept it. So here we go, Prometheus. So you've come again, tear me with talons and slap me with feathers. Once I could depend on death, my friend. So you've come again. Time becomes reckoned on wings that are beating, and the day begins screaming. I am still here 1,000 years. I am still here 1,000 deaths. I am still here, so hear me cry, feed on me, feed on me, feed on me. But promise me I'll die. Promise me I'll die. Promise me I'll die. For the last time. Oceans, endless time eats at the earth and the rock and my memory. I recall the crime, the clay, the fire man I made divine, curses mortality, yearning eternal, but little I'm screaming. I am still here 1,000 years. I am still here 1,000 deaths. I am still here, so hear me cry, feed on me, feed on me, feed on me. But promise me I'll die. Promise me I'll die. Promise me I'll die. For the last time. So you've come again, flight of the eagle that rises totemic dew. I fear the pain or the weakness. So you've come again, now that my nightmare has slapped me together. I can die again, screaming. Oh, I am still here 1,000 years. I am still here 1,000 deaths. I am still here, so hear me cry, feed on me, feed on me, feed on me. So this song is called Vasalisa, requested by Cindy, and it's based on the Russian fairy tale of the maiden Vasalisa, who is sent out into the woods by her evil stepmother to collect fire from the Baba Yaga, the great witch of the woods. So she's a bit of a rebel too, and she's brave, and she's taking risks so that she can grow. So here we go. I can't deny the woods tonight are very cold and very lonely. I would be inside if only I had not been sent to fetch the fire. Mother dear, if you were here, you'd tell me, is it this or that way since you died? My only guide, my little doll says, Vasalisa, Vasalisa, why have you been sent into the woods tonight? I am by your side. So don't be scared, don't be scared, don't be scared. A woman old, so I've been told, both magical and terrifying. She is living here, I must be near. I see the glow of distant fire. A house complete with chicken feet is spinning slow, but getting faster. I can see her there, her matted hair. My little doll says, Vasalisa, Vasalisa, why have you been sent into the woods tonight? wide. So don't be scared, don't be scared, don't be scared. Vasalisa, why have you been sent into the woods tonight? I am by your side. So don't be scared, don't be scared, don't be scared. Ooh, la, la. I can't deny the fact that I am very cold and very frightened, but I must be brave if I'm to save the magic fire from Baba Yaga. Little doll, my little doll, please tell me, is it this or that way? How do I return tonight? My little doll says, Vasalisa, Vasalisa, why have you been sent into the woods tonight? I am by your side. So don't be scared, don't be scared, don't be scared. Vasalisa, why have you been sent into the woods tonight? It's to fetch the fire and a flaming skull, 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 a flaming skull. Now Genevieve suggested this one, and it's called the Raven Song. Of course, Aquarius is an air sign, so the birds make sense. Our wings spread wide to embrace our own freedom. I saw 3 ravens yesterday. One stayed behind to flew away, and which one remained I cannot say. One stayed behind to flew away. Hey, oh, hey, oh, oh, alone before the mystery of time, I dived and found a creature of the sea. She stole upon me from behind, then swam away ahead of me. Hey, oh, hey, oh, oh, lay, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, oh, lay, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, oh, lay, oh, lay, 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 oh, lay, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, lay, 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 oh. I saw 3 ravens yesterday. stayed behind to flew away, and which one remained I cannot say. One stayed behind, two flew away. Hey, oh, hey, oh, ole, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, ole, oh, hey, hey, oh, ole, oh, hey, oh. There's something that's very creative about the Aquarius energy, almost like a mad professor type of energy, because it's all about breaking into the unknown, all that beyond the known edges of the solar system. Uranus, the ruling planet, as you would have read in the Full Moon Magic booklet, I hope, took us out beyond the known boundaries of the solar system, his discovery in the late 1700s. So it's a very creative energy. So I'm going to do this song about the creation of the universe. It's called She Danced Alone Upon the Waves, and has been requested by Kathy. And it's based actually on an ancient Greek myth of the Orphic tradition. So there's two different cosmologies in ancient Greece, and this is one of them, how the world began. Okay. She danced alone upon the waves, alone upon the water, alone upon the water. She took the north wind by the tail, caressed him till she felt the serpent's scale. He coiled around her limbs divine, her dance as wild as fire, her dance as wild as fire. She had created sea from sky, and knew her lover loved her movements. Once she divided the sky from the ocean. All of creation was then set in motion, becoming dove upon the sea. She laid the egg that held eternity. The serpent spiraled round its form and cradled in his magic, cradled in his magic. The sacred vessel soon grew warm and split to open all existence. Out of it tumbled the earth and her creatures, rivers and mountains and forests and beaches. Out of it sun, out of it moon. She danced alone upon the wave, and born of chaos was existence, and born of chaos was existence. And talking about creating, this song has been requested by Kelly, and it is called Creator Destroyer. Of course, I forgot my pick. Let's see if there's one close by on the piano, maybe. Nope, it doesn't matter. I'll do it without a pick. From the depth of the forest, she will find you. She'll drag you up and call you into being. She'll lay her naked body on the debris. She'll howl until a spirit overruns the city. She'll rise up through the cracks between the pavements. She'll buckle train lines, bridges all collapsing. And the towers of the mighty become frail as she opens up her belly to devour. Come and take over, creator, destroyer. Come and take over. Come and take over, creator, destroyer. Come and take over. She'll pour her molten core upon the runways. She'll leave her rusting hulls upon the shoreline. She'll swallow up the iron that was stolen. She'll vomit up the plastic and the poison. Her oceans will make islands of the mainlands. Her tendrils will be wrapped around the cables. And the buried bones of buildings will lie vacant. She feeds upon the ribcage of forever, forever. Come and take over, creator, destroyer. Come and take over. Come and take over, creator, destroyer. Come and take So this next song, I usually sing it only on the Scorpio full moon or Scorpio dark, because it's so much about the processes of life, death and transformation. But it was requested by Deanne, and Aquarius is the rule breaker, so I'm going to break my own rules and sing it now for the Aquarius moon. So usually it's accompanied by the story of the very ancient First Nations myth out of New Mexico, which tells the story of a woman who collects bones of animals and brings them back to a cave and sings over them and eventually resurrects the animal. And it's a beautiful symbol of singing ourselves back into being. So this is especially relevant. It's a very challenging time on earth at the moment. So it's especially relevant for any of us who are feeling that we've lost our sense of self and our sense of identity, that are going through a hard time through grief or depression or emptiness or a lack of direction. All those things that are often anchoring us and our sense of identity. Many of us, it's been pulled away from us. Things for me like it's travel and live gigs. So it's an opportunity for us to reinvent ourselves. And so I think in that way this song is relevant. First, I find you lying, waiting, bleached by sun and buried by the snow of winter. La 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 la, oh, hello. Like a child, I had lost you. I had felt my flesh was frozen. I had felt my mind was hollow. Alone, singing to the bones, singing to the bones. Ooh, singing to the bones. Oh, the darkness soothes my sorrow, takes me through the line of reason, takes me to the place of shadow. Alone, singing to the bones, singing to the bones. Ooh, singing to the bones. Oh, this night is holier than I can fathom, and I see you turning back to face you. singing to the bones, singing to the bones. Ooh, singing to the bones. And now this next song, which has been requested by Larry, is called The Ascent. It's the final song on my Persephone album. And I think in the same way that Singing to the Bones is about this sense of rebirth and recreation, so too is this song. And if I'm to link it back to Aquarius, I would say that one Aquarian element of this song is the pushing through of a seeming barrier. So in this song, Persephone has spent her time in the underworld and now has to resurface. But that point of moving from one place to another, of pushing through that barrier, whether it's an external barrier or whether it's our own internal sense of limitation, can often be painful and difficult. So this is honouring that sense of tenacity. And it's also very applicable to those in the Southern Hemisphere right now who are celebrating the festival of Imbolc, where for us in the North, it's the festival of Lammas, and Lammas or Lunasa. And so it's the first harvest in the North versus that first pushing through, first hint of spring, that bright flame pushing through, determined. Okay, The Ascent. Thanks for this suggestion, Larry. Six for the darkness and six for the light. Six for the darkness and six for the light. And so this winter, that other sea our sorrow will soon be over, and I will mourn the shadow and lose the darkness that held me soft within his arms, and leave my lover under the surface. I am as radiant as light. There is a beauty that's hidden deep within the night, and I have found it. But I am called away and don't want to leave it. I don't want to leave it. Once I was maiden, and I will maiden be again. And though the springtime will see me dancing with the flowers, and when I'm dancing, no other care will weigh my heart. I am resisting. Oh, blessed darkness, oh, blessed sanctuary of bone, where I have hidden where I have come to be alone. Oh, blessed darkness, I am at one with you, and I must leave you. Now I must leave you. 6 for the darkness and 6 for the light. 6 for the darkness and 6 for the light. 6 for the darkness and 6 for the light. 6 for the darkness and 6 for the light. Now this next song, requested by Connie maybe, is called Artemis. It's always hard to know how to pronounce names when they're only written. But anyway, you know who you are and I know who you are too. It's Artemis, of course, is that wonderfully feisty Greek goddess of autonomy and wilderness and hunting and focus and direction, the protector of animals as well as the hunter. So as you know, I'm vegan, so I'm not really into hunting, but I am into hunting for our own direction and autonomy. So that Artemis arrow, it's very powerful, which reminds me that we'll be doing, starting next full moon, another round of positive magic, and that sending out our arrow in the direction of our intentions is very much part, and it's the changes that have happened in my life and in so many other people's lives who have done this course has been extraordinary. So I'll be sending out a notification about that in the next day or two. Anyway, here we go, Artemis. Skies are blue, you call me, run far from the light. From skies of blue, you call me, kiss the night, kiss the night. I am awake in moonlight, dreams question the day. I am awake and so light, run away, run away. Follow me, I'll lead you into a life under the trees. Oh, I am Artemis of the eucalypts. Follow me. In her heart, the hunter, she sharpens the knife, and now my bow is drawn to wildlife, my wildlife. Deep in her death, I'm frightened. Freedom can be cruel, and in her life, enlightened, sister brave and beautiful. Follow me, I'll lead you into a life under the trees. Oh, I am Artemis of the eucalypts. Follow me, I'll lead you into a life under the trees. Oh, I am Artemis of the eucalypts. Follow me. And of course, Artemis embodies the energies of freedom, and which is so Aquarian. Free to be me, freedom to be exactly who we are, to not have to limit ourselves and constrain ourselves to all those societal expectations of what we should be, and just to be the great, big, enormous, amazing soul selves that we are. So that's what this next song, which is called Horses and has been requested by Louise, is all about. I'm really enjoying this whole request thing. Maybe we'll do it for next month as well. Start thinking about suitably Piscean songs. Watery and deep, expansive. See all the waves, white horses, wind in the air. See all the waves, white horses, wind in the air. See all the waves, white horses, wind in the air. See all the waves, white horses, calling me to ocean. The waves, white horses, wind in the air. See all the waves, white horses, calling me to all that is wild, all that is free, all that is wild, oh, all that is free, all that is wild, all that is free, all that is wild, oh, all that is free. See the waves, white horses, liberate me. Oh, I long to fly like a migrating bird. Oh, I long to fly like a migrating bird. Oh, I long to fly like a migrating bird. Oh, I long to fly over the sea, over the sea. Someday I'll fly like a migrating bird, far, far away, on wings that are white, to all that is wild, all that is free, all that is wild, oh, all that is free, all that is wild, all that is free, all that is wild, oh, all that is free. Dancing below me. Ooh. Okay, we have just a couple more songs. This one has been requested by Eliza. It's called Zero. It's from my first album, title track of my first album. I sung this recently actually at one of our concerts, and it's a magical spell. So let's do our magical spell for freedom and individuality for ourselves and for everyone else around the world, that the expression of our own personal freedom, of each person's expression of their personal freedom, is for the good of all and according to the free will of all. So, okay. So each verse honors an element, and again, I'll sing it Northern Hemisphere. The original's in the Southern Hemisphere style. And we can connect in with the elements before we open the circle in the next song. Rise softly, eastern sky, gateway to an inner world. Open the day and close the night, and life will flow through you. Now I see before me swirling element of air, a purple sky to kiss the night goodbye. There the winds of birth of change flow gently through my yeah. All space is here, all time is now. All space is here, all time is now. All space is here, all time is now. Zero. So burn brightly, southern sky, summer blue and glorious. A zenith sun ignites your eye, and fire flows through you. Now I feel before me, warming mind and soul and skin, the cosmic fire, fuse of fire deep within, wand in hand beneath the summer flames. I'll sing, yeah. All space is here, all time is now. All space is here, all time is now. All space is here, all time is now. Zero. So melt slowly, western sky, backdrop to the shadow world. Oh, life is danced before your eyes, and birds, they cut through you. See before me curved horizon like the cup to catch the sky, twilight that the sky is giving up, and love and pain and hope and fear and joy. Yeah. Space is here, all time is now. All space is here, all time is now. All space is here, all time is now. Oh, zero. No. Shine coldly, northern sky. Winter night, so beautiful. A waning moon, embroidered stars to navigate the winter. And I hear before me silence old and cold and clear, how that sun is sigh about the passing years. Winter sun, you offer so much more than fear. Yeah. All space cosmic universe, spiraling here with us, everything in the whole sky above and earth below. Open each door and the elements four, they'll join hands and they'll dance, they'll join hands and they'll dance, they'll join hands and they'll dance in a zero, 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 zero. Yeah, zero, zero. There is one power in the universe, and that is the power of perfect freedom. The freedom to be just who we are, to express ourselves as individuals in whichever way our souls call us to do. The freedom to be me, the freedom to be you. Perfect freedom is ours, here and now, for the good of all and according to the free will of all. And so let it be. Zero, 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 zero. La, 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 la. Magic. All right, we're going to end the concert and this ritual with this final song requested by Gemma. It's called As Above, So Below. So I'll sing it and I'll also say goodbye to the elements and open circle during it. Thank you all for your incredible support on Patreon. That is what allows me to continue doing what I do, expressing my own individuality. And I want to share what I can with the world in a way that's helpful for people, helpful for me, that's full of joy, even when we're exploring all those dark aspects as well. And your support allows that, allows me to keep going. So I am so deeply, deeply grateful for your generosity. It's a tricky time for us musicians, so your support, whether you're supporting with $1 or 50, it's so incredibly appreciated. Just wonderful. And so for the next Positive Magic will be coming out shortly. I'll be sending out the info, and once again, all Patreon supporters, all of you will get a 20% discount. So tell your friends. Now's a good time to sign up. Here we go, As Above, So Below. Thank you. Earth below, stars up above you. Earth below, stars up above you. Earth below, and stars up above you. Remember the flow, as above, so below. One of the universe, spiral unfolding, helix of galaxy, winding its spell in me, in infinity, 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 infinity. Born of a universe, child of Mother Earth, who's born of the galaxy that spirals its spell in me. Infinity, 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 infinity. Earth below, stars up above you. Earth below, stars up above you. Earth below, stars up above you. Remember the flow. Remember the flow. Remember the flow. As above, so below. As above, so below. Energies of the earth, of the Great Mother, of structure and form, of the harvest, of plenty, of prosperity. Thank you, hail and farewell. Energies of the west, of water, of flow and love and deepest feeling, of reflection, of lunar tides. Thank you, and hail and farewell. Thank you, energies of fire, of the bright spark that lives within each and every one of us. Fire of transformation that turns the old into the new. Thank you, hail and farewell. Thank you, energies of air on this Aquarius full moon. Air of freedom to spread our wings wide. The freedom to be ourselves, to express ourselves, to speak our truth. Air, thank you, hail and farewell. And thank you, energies of spirit, the above, the below, the within, the without. Spirit who is me, spirit who is you. Spirit of 1,000 names, and spirit nameless. Spirit of goddess and spirit of God and spirit of everything in between and beyond. Thank you. By earth and air and fire and water, this circle is open but remains unbroken. Merry meet and merry part and merry meet again. Blessed be. Thank you.